First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this your brother Dawah Bar from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And I had a co-worker the other day introduce me or tell me about this TV show called Severance. Now it's on Apple TV. I don't have Apple TV, but what ended up happening is they end up showing me parts of the movie on their phone. And you know, brothers, if you got Apple TV, I highly recommend you watching this TV show. Now I'm gonna sit up here and give you an idea, tell you what the TV show is about, and tell you some of the parts that I looked at. It says right here is an overview. The name of the TV show is called Severance. It came out in 2022. It's a thriller, got 2 seasons. And the premise of the movie is about, I'm gonna read the overview. It said, Marks lead a team of office workers whose memories have been surgically divided between their work and personal lives. When a mysterious colleague appears outside of work, it begins a journey to discover the truth about their jobs. This is just a small synopsis of what it is. What it is that they undergo a procedure where they have a chip put in their head. And when they go to work and they go to this certain room, it activates the chip, so the only thing they remember is work. And then when they leave the room, all they remember is their outside life. So it separates their outside life and their work life. So the moment they step in the building, into this particular room, the chip activates, and whatever they do in that room is all they remember. The moment they leave out that room, the chip deactivates, and all they remember is their outside life. So it's like having 2 split personalities and you not knowing it. And that's what this chip does. I don't know if it's, I'm quite sure it's controlled by sound waves or whatever. I haven't had a chance to watch the TV show. I only seen the parts that the person had showed me, but it looks very good. So if a brother got Apple TV, hey, I highly recommend you watching it. If I get a chance to, I'm definitely going to watch it. It's 9 episodes in the first season when it came out. And then they did a few episodes for season 2. And it came out in 2025. So, if brothers get a chance to, hey, man, I highly recommend it. Hey, but this is what Esau is doing. Hey, everything we talk about, and this was made in 2022. So everything we talk about when it leads to the C-HIP, the MOTB, man, is right here. These TV shows are showing a lot, but I found this to be quite interesting, and I would love to sit up here and check it out just to see where it goes, But I'm going to grab a few scriptures. The first scripture I'm going to sit up here and grab is what is it, Daniel? No, first I want to grab 2 Thessalonians, Salakia. Let me grab first 2 Thessalonians. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. We had that falling away. This is the first captivity that we've been in where we didn't know that we were Israelites, and that's pursuant to Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And who's the son of perdition? Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. He's the red man. He's the son of destruction, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And that's what this damn devil wants. He wants to be all knowing, all seeing, all hearing, all everything. And that's what that C-HIP is going to do. That C-HIP is going to give him control of everything. When it comes to all your information, when it comes to sit up here checking to see where you are, he can see where you are at any time. This is what this devil wants, man. What these elites want, total control of everything. It says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in this time. This devil is being revealed. You know, everyone is revealing this devil. His own tongue is falling on him. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who will not let it will let until he be taken out of the way. And the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is letting this devil do his thing, man. He has his time to rule until he be taken out. As it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and he shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. How does he becomes consumed? By this word, by the truth, by the prophets out there on the highways and byways, by you listening to him on YouTube and whatever other social platforms. How he's going to be the brightness of his coming is going to be the nuclear missiles and the chariot fire. And it says, even him whose coming is after working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. And what are those powers? The first, those powers come in the form of missiles when it went, him showing his military might when he bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, but the lying wonders and signs is also when it comes to his technology, and part of that big technology is going to be them the sea hip, man. A lot of people going to get that sea hip, man, because they're going to sit up here and think it's going to be a convenience. And that's what's the problem in this country. Everyone wants things to be convenient for them. You don't want to have to sit up here and work or do anything. You just want it to be convenient right there at your handheld. Microwaves, all the things that's been made to make life convenient, And that's one of the main crutches that this country has had, and it's going to be to its destruction. But the main thing that's about to happen, man, is, hey, the sea hip, man, brothers have been talking about, even people outside, even just regular Joe Schmoes out there have been talking about the sea hip for quite some while, because they know it and see it's coming. I'm gonna sit up here and grab Daniel real quick. I think it's 8 and 25 that I want. I think it's 8. This is Daniel 8. This is Daniel 8 and 25. And it says, and through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. And even though this is going into Antiochus, when you going to talk about into the talking about back into the times of the Greek rulership. Even though this talking about Antiochus, we can compare this to now, because that's what these damn devils want. These elites, they want their craft to prosper. And what is that craft? The MOTB, And by peace he shall destroy many, because he's going to present this as being something great. And if you so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans take it, it's going to be your ass. You're going to get destroyed. Point blank, period. You take the sea hip, you're going to be destroyed. And like I said, it's the same thing Antiochus did back then with the Israelites, the same thing that these devils doing now. He gave them rain, he fed them bullshit and lies, and they ate it up. And this all is going to be is to your destruction. He says, and he shall also stand up against the princes, and that's Yahushai, but he shall be broken without hands. And that's going to be the thing. The Lord is going to destroy this damn devil. Going to destroy these damn devils, man. Point blank, period, man. But with that, I'm going to sit up here and grab, hey, we're going to go to Revelations real quick and grab our favorite scripture, because this is what it's all leading to. This is Revelations 13 and 16. I'm going to start at 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And what's that image? The image of the beast is the system. You sit up here and worship this system, guess what? That's your ass. Now, what's the sea hip? The sea hip is the physical part of this system, where now you sit up here trusting in this system. Once you put that sea hip in them, now you part of the system. And that means that you trust in this devil. That means that y'all sitting up here saying that these damn devils is your God. And that's what's going to happen. You put that sea hip in you, you put that mark in you, that's going to be your ass. Point blank, period. Hey, what's going on with you? Let me step away real quick. So like here, brothers, someone came in. But that's gonna be your ass, man. So let's sit up here and go to Revelations 13 and 16. So if hey, you worship that system, you put that mark in you, that's destruction. It says, and he calls in this Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 666. But hey, you ain't gonna be able to do anything if you got that mark in you. But hey, the elect, we going by faith, point blank, period. The elect is not gonna take that mark. You're gonna have a lot of people not take that C up. And what's gonna come with that? Someone's gonna be arrested. Someone's gonna be thrown in jail. Someone's gonna be martyred. You know. But hey, we strive for this truth into death. Point blank, period. You know. Fuck this place, man. We ready. We wish this devil would come on and quit playing around and quit kicking the can down the road. But as you see, these TV shows and a lot of other things are coming out now, man. Hey, the C-hip is a hot topic, man. The MOTB is a hot topic now, you know. So, hey, brothers, we ain't got too much time. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to say Kwam Yasharella and a Bob Ball. And Anya Habatham Malakim. Shalom.